Will, what are you doing here?
Just waiting for lunch.
Lunch? Now stop that, dear. I thought you were with Dr. Smith.
Mom, I can't sleep in the daytime like he does. Anyway, you know Dr. Smith. Hey, what are we having for lunch? I'm starving. What was that?
I don't know. There's nothing in the sky. Maybe it was an asteroid or a spaceship. Where is Dr. Smith?
I'll take you to him. It's over here.
Will you please stop playing with the lights, whoever you are?
Dr. Smith.
Yes, madam.
2 hours ago, I told you that Don and the girls were going out collecting plant and mineral specimens. Isn't that right?
Yes. I do seem to recall some mention of that.
And I also asked if you would please send the robot out to help them carry back anything that was too heavy.
Yes, of course.
Then what is he doing there?
I have received no orders.
Tattletale.
Come on, Dr. Smith. I'll help you find them.
You better hurry.
Just you wait.
Hi. Did you find any plants?
Not a one. I don't think Penny's finding any either. We split up so we could cover as much area as possible. What was it? An eclipse?
No, it was much too close for an eclipse. I think we'd better get back to the spaceship.
But what about Penny?
We'll find her on the way back. We don't have to wait for the robot.
Daffodil, just like on Earth. It isn't real. It's made of paper. Judy? Who are you? I wasn't gonna pick it. You want me to go away? Yes, I think I will, thank you. Let go of me! You want me to go that way? No, I didn't do anything, and I'll just go back to where
Ogo! What the devil are you doing here? Get back inside!
Who said that?
Oh. Stop it! Stop struggling in there, you silly little girl! Can't get away. You'll only hurt yourself. And you'll be spoiled as an exhibit.
Exhibit?
Of course, Earth Girl. You're mine now. I trapped you for my zoo.
Penny? Penny! I thought she'd be around here somewhere.
Let's go, Penny.
Penny!
Penny?
Penny! Penny! Julie! Help!
Silence. Your name is Penny. Well then, Penny, close your eyes.
No, I won't.
I'm not going to hurt you.
Not until you tell me who you are and what you mean by zoo.
Well, not this silly little net that you're in. At the moment, you're outside my zoo. But just wait. Wait until you see your quarters inside. Now hurry up. Close your eyes.
Oh, please, sir, I'd much rather be outside the
But
zoo.
you want me to destroy your friends who are calling you?
Oh, please don't hurt them.
Well then, do as I say.
Yes, sir.
That's it. Tight now. I promise this won't hurt a bit. You're going to love the quarters that I've arranged for you. Now, are you ready? Hmm? I got her. I got her. There. Isn't that better?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. You see, I'm really quite harmless.
I only use this silly thing when I trap Homo sapiens. Most human beings, I find, are afraid of loud noises and bad faces.
You mean you've trapped other people from Earth?
Well, I used to exhibit Martians, but no one seems to believe in them much anymore. But yes, of course, I've trapped other people from Earth. I'll show you. I'll prove it to you. Come with me. Wait till you see this. Now, you just stand right here. Now, turn around. That's it. That way. You ready?
He's an old-fashioned knight in armor.
Yes, of course, my dear. I snatched him out of your Middle Ages. His name is Mort. Now, wait until you see this dear sweet thing.
Oh, I think I've seen her before someplace. Excuse me, ma'am.
Not now, my dear, later. I'm afraid Mrs. Whistler is rather hard of hearing. But you do see how happy she looks, hmm?
But if that knight's from the Middle Ages and she's from the 19th century,
Yes, I know. Time and space mean absolutely nothing to me. Why, I've collected specimens from all ages of human development. You see, I am the great Farnham Bee, showman of the cosmos, sole proprietor of the one and only traveling zoo in all the heavens.
I'm sorry, Mr. Farnham, but I'm not very pleased to meet you.
Oh. Oh, well, just you wait until you see your room. Come along, my dear. This way. Now, here we are. Your room.
My room? It doesn't look like much.
Wait. Just you wait, Penny. You'll be safe here. No more struggling for survival. Why, here you can have anything you want. Forever. You see, you'll be exhibited in your natural habitat. Ta-da! Earth Girl, 20th century. Not bad, huh? Just like home.
This was way back in grandmother's time.
Oh, I'm sorry. A few minor adjustments may be necessary.
Mr. Farnham?
What?
How did you do all this?
Oh, well, this is nothing. Wait till you taste the food in my zoo. Yummy. And you can have anything you like, anything you can think of. And there are no germs here. And air so pure. You'll live for hundreds.
Go on, Mr. Farnham.
Years. There's only one thing, my dear. You must never, ever try to deceive me. Like you ungrateful little wretch, you thing! Give me that! Can't even steal properly without making a mess of it. What have you been doing with my control box? Get out of here! Get back to your cage! You hear me? Get back to your cage, or I'll ship you home! Home to your filthy junk! Oh!
No! Please don't hurt him!
Oh, don't worry, my dear. I would never hurt him. But don't you tell him that. Blasted prehistoric nuisance. Do you know that he's my most valuable exhibit?
You mean he's from Earth too?
Of course. The only Stone Age cave boy in captivity. The one and only authentic. So, well, no wonder. One of my traps is buzzing. Look at that.
What?
Ah, I've caught another one. Oh. Oh, galloping galaxies. This is my lucky day.
Where are we?
I don't know. Both of you, back! Now look here, mister. Do as I say, get back! Oh! What in the name of... Be careful, my boy. He'll tear you asunder. You'd better calm him off, mister. That medieval armor's no match against this. Oh, stop struggling, you silly fool. It won't do you any good. Mort here is one of my finest exhibits. The original Sir Mordred, who killed your King Arthur. Oh, bring them along. Put them in this empty cell next to Penny's. Hurry, Mort, we've got to get going.
Get going? Where?
Dear, I hope I'm not going to have trouble with that one. But you'll help me, won't you, my dear, to keep him calm, hmm? The trouble with the Homo sapiens male, I understand, is that they all used to be boys. Ugh.
What's wrong with boys? Weren't you one once?
Well, of course not. Where I come from, we've done away with that growing up nonsense.
But if it's true that you've cut all kinds of humans, then you must have had lots of experience.
Are you calling me a fraud, Penny? I'll have you know that I have caught hundreds, literally thousands of human beings. And the only one I have any trouble with is Argo. And do you know why? Because he's a boy. So there.
I don't see anybody, Dr. Smith. Are you sure you set his direction finders right?
Of course I did. He's simply not cooperating today, and that is what it is. Now then, you tin-plated tintinabulation, where is the Major? And Judy? And Penny? Answer me at once, do you hear?
Now, when the zero's not the zero.
Dr. Smith, I think he's trying to make alarm signals.
Alarm signals my foot. I see nothing to be alarmed about. Actually, this is one of the most pleasant areas I have ever been in. Ah, yes, it's perfectly charming.
But Dr. Smith...
Hush, William. Will you stop cackling, you cantankerous clod? William, look. Oh, lovely. What a lovely daffodil for your mother.
Dr. Smith, where did he go? Let me go!
William, where are we?
Let me go!
Silence! Oh, I've hit the jackpot! Who's that thing?
That's Dr. Smith.
Thing indeed. How dare you, sir?
No. The other thing.
A robot.
Mort! Do your duty.
just a moment, sir. I have a splendid suggestion to make.
You have?
Yes, I do. Let them, that is to say, this one and that one, let them joust.
Let them what?
Joust, you know, as when knighthood was in flower.
Well,
It's really quite simple, sir. I shall explain it to you. If your knight wins, why then, you have us at your mercy. Howsoever, if our robot emerges victorious, you will grant us our freedom. What do you say, my dear sir? Is it agreed?
well, why not? It's a bargain. Mort, please try not to damage him too much. He'll make such a lovely exhibit.
Take him, my dear friend. Take him, my bosom companion. Take him.
Hit him. Slug him.
Now, you stupid Earth creatures, now do you believe that I, Farnham B, am the greatest showman of the cosmos? Perhaps one or two of my exhibits are a bit, humbug? But that's show business, isn't it? Mort here is the greatest robot ever created. And you are all in my zoo forever. Oh, and I'll try very, very hard to make you happy. Or break every bone in your bodies.
Oh, Will, what are we gonna do? I don't know. I'm sure I'd just love to spend forever in a girl's room.
That's not important. The trouble is, Mr. Farnham's so smart. It's obvious he can travel any place. Through time, space, anything.
Then why didn't he bring back a real knight from the Middle Ages?
Who cares? Oh, Will, don't you realize the spot we're in? Do you want to be an animal in a zoo for the rest of your life? But Penny!
Stop it! Now, you just stop that! You asked for less, didn't you? I gave them to you. What are you throwing them about for?
All right. But
Give me my laser gun.
Give me your radio! Major, I don't understand why you're carrying on like this. I give you almost everything, and as soon as I get organized, I promise you'll all even have your own private cages. And on top of that, there's no danger here, no disease.
All right! Then I'll quit throwing things.
Oh, good.
I'm just trying to make you listen to me, that's all. Don't you understand? Try to make you listen. So if you'll just step inside here, maybe we can...
Major. You have an inferior intelligence. Don't you know it's impossible to trick me? Oh, besides, time to get this show on the road.
On the road?
Oh, yes, of course. Now that I have you 20th century specimens, my exhibit's complete. Oh, I'll pack them in. At last, I'll clean up.
Wait. Where are we going?
Oh, first a little road trip, cover several galaxies. Just as soon as I make certain that Dr. Smith is properly settled, we'll be blasting off.
Get him in here.
Excuse me, Mr. Farnham, please.
Yes, my dear. What is it? I'm in a terrible hurry.
Well, I just thought of something else I'd like.
What?
Could I please have a strawberry?
Strawberry? Now?
Well, you said I could have anything I wanted.
I did? Oh, yes, so I did. Well, I think I have time to manage a little thing like a strawberry. I thought you were going to ask for something much more difficult. Something like, an artichoke. Close your eyes. Open your mouth. Now, there's a real live strawberry. There. How's that?
It's delicious.
Oh, good. Here, have another.
Ugh, it's yellow.
Oh, yes, of course. Isn't it lovely?
It's supposed to be red.
Oh. Oh, well, never mind. Few minor adjustments. You will be happy here, though. Just you wait. Huh?
What did you do?
It's an old trick.
There's a woman over there. She looked awfully nice and she's pretty old. So I guess she's been here a long time.
Well, maybe she can tell us how to get out.
Yeah, come on. There. Excuse us, please, Mrs. Whistler.
Hey, ma'am.
Mr. Farnham says she's a little deaf.
Excuse us, ma'am. Please, Mrs. Whistler. She's a fake. Maybe everything here's a fake. Everything except us.
No, not Argo.
Argo?
The cave boy. He was even outside when I got caught. So he must know the secret. Argo can show us how to get out. Come on.
There we came to see if Mort had supplied you with everything that you asked for. Oh, please, I'm in a hurry. What is the matter with you? Didn't he arrange your natural habitat properly?
Yes, indeed, my natural habitat. This is what I'm accustomed to. This is what I deserve. Champagne, fresh caviar, Howsoever, my dear Mr. Farnham, there is one rather important thing that I remember that seems to be missing. How very nice.
Well, just don't throw it at me like that, ungrateful Major.
A little pocket money. My dear Mr. Farnham, at last I found an environment suitable to my station in life. And you have done it, Excellency. You are my savior, my leader. May I congratulate you for rescuing me for posterity, for the ages.
You mean you really like my little zoo?
Ask rather, do I like the fountains of youth? Do I like basking on the shores of heaven?
Do you?
Yes, yes, I do. Oh, dear, Mr. Farnham. I am forgetting my manners. Now then, sir, may I offer you some pickled shrimp, pheasant under glass, a rare roast beef?
Don't you understand? Home. Wouldn't you like to go back where you came from? Back to your jungle?
I guess that prehistoric jungle of his wasn't so hot.
I think he's been living with Mr. Farnham ever since he was a little boy.
Evidently, he doesn't care much for Mr. Farnham either.
Oh, go please. We just want you to show us how to get out, because you don't want us here either, do you? I mean, you tried to shoo me away from the daffodil, remember? Weren't you trying to save me from being caught?
I think he's changing his mind about you.
You could come with us if you like. Maybe he's afraid there are too many of us. Could you get one of us out? Just one? I guess it's easier to get you out because you're smaller. And you could bring help and get the rest of us out.
You better get back to your cage, Penny. Don't worry. Come on, Uncle, let's go.
May I?
May you what? By all means.
Thank you.
Mr. Farnham, there is one little thing I hesitate to mention it.
Yes?
My wristwatch.
Your wristwatch?
After I received your charming little gifts, I noticed that my wristwatch was missing.
Oh. Tell me, when Mort was in here arranging things, did Argo come in too?
The little hairy creature? Yes, he did, for a moment.
Oh, good for him. He stole it and you didn't even notice. Oh, I've taught him well. That clever little scoundrel, I'm very pleased with him.
For shame, Mr. Farnham.
teach the boy to steal? To steal? To lie, to cheat, never to trust anyone? Well, I mean, after all, how else can man survive in show business? Do you know, if it hadn't been for Argo, there are some planets that I would have been ridden off on a rail, wearing tar and feathers. Zack.
Zack, indeed.
Smithy? Do you know that I have never caught a real human being in my whole life?
Pity.
Except Argo, that is. But if you knew what a nuisance it's been trying to keep him primitive like that. Do you know that I'm even afraid to speak in front of him for fear that he'll start talking and ruin the only good exhibit that I've got?
This zoo, everything, a fraud.
No, sir. Delusion. Oh, my inventions are real. And so is my zoo now that I've got real live people down there. Oh, Smithy, I tell you, we'll simply clean up, standing room only, now that you're here to help me control them, to help me with the work.
Just one moment, sir. Did I understand you to say that there was work to be done?
Well, sometimes it becomes a bit much to handle. Collecting the admissions, that is. Do you know that there are some planets where they pay admission in diamonds have to be weighed? And emeralds so heavy that even Mort can't lift them.
Diamonds and emeralds. How very nice. Mr. Farnham, a toast to your new assistant.
Oh dear.
What was that?
No, not that. It's the wrong. Ah, there we are.
What is that?
Escape!
Is that it? Is that where we get out? You mean that goes to where you live? Back to your jungle? Uncle, show me mine. How do I get back to the spaceship?
Oh, you young devil! Keep away from those dolls!
Hurry!
Give me that boy! You little brats!
Where are we? This is the wrong place. Marco? Marco! Marco! Mr. Farnham!
Rats. Worthless young scamps.
Mr. Farnham!
Take your dirty little paws off my person.
I think something's wrong, sir.
Oh, good heavens.
I think maybe we fell through the wrong door.
Oh, you think maybe we fell through the wrong door? Just you wait, young man. Just you wait. In 5 seconds, I'm going to teach you to... Ah! Oh! Oh! My ankle! Oh!
Does your ankle hurt, sir?
No. Ah!
I've never seen caves like this near the Jupiter. Not even on our whole planet, maybe.
Oh, how observant you are. How wise.
Well, what I mean is, where are we?
How should I know where we are? This should teach you a good lesson, huh? I suppose now you'll be ready to go back to my zoo, boy. Well, I'll just press this button, and in 5 seconds...
Will that take us back? Well, is something wrong with it?
No. It's the wrong control box, that's all. Where is it? Yeah, Mama, the control boxes.
I don't know.
Well, how are we going to escape from... Escape, that's it. I took the control boxes out when the escape alarm rang. Oh! No. Yes! I left them there. I left them in Dr. Smith's room.
Margot, come here. Have you seen Mr. Farnham? I can't seem to find him anywhere. Down there. Where? He's gone away? Argo, did you do something to him? Did you get rid of him? Forever? You stupid little creature! Now what shall I do? Now I shall never be saved! Look what I think of all those diamonds and emeralds. What? What? Oh, yes, I know these are Farnham's controls, but I don't know how to operate them. Argo, do you know how these control boxes work? How the whole spaceship works? You do? How very interesting. Perhaps we shall not need Mr. Farnham after all. That wicked man. I'm sure he mistreated you and was very cruel to you. You poor dear boy. Never even gave you proper clothes, did he? Argo, wouldn't it be lovely to have a nice new shiny coat like a real circus boy? Would you like that? Perhaps I can arrange it. Perhaps, Argo, we can help each other. We can be friends. And I would not be cruel to you. Oh, no. I would treat you very kindly. And the others, too? You see, they don't know what's best for them, but I do. I know how to make everyone happy. What do you say, Argo? Shall we cooperate?
Dr. Smith! How did you get out there?
Hurry, open this door.
Argo! What are you doing in that coat?
Never mind the coat. There's work to be done.
What happened to Will? Argo, did Will get out?
Smith, open the door.
Not yet, Major. Not until I have tested one more thing. Argo, come here. Show me the proper button.
Test what thing? What button? Dr. Smith, what are you talking about?
The acid test. Oh, please let it work. Mort! Mort! Now then, sir. Right face. Right face. About face. About face.
He's doing it! He's doing it! Tell him to let us out! Hurry! Yes, let us out of here!
Have you forgotten those sacred words? The show must go on.
The what?
Unfortunately, Mr. Farnham has met with a slight accident. I am in charge here now. And let me remind you, this zoo is already booked for a road tour. There are eager customers waiting on distant planets with money in their hot little hands.
Smith, you open this door.
You get out when I say so, Major. When I have collected that money. For the nonce, I am the greatest showman in the cosmos. Mort, I shall need your help to put my mechanical misfit back together again. We are hitting the road. Smith, get back here!
Hurry up, sir. We'd better at least find out where we are.
Easy.
Maybe we fell through Argo's door.
Oh, it's not so bad. Thank you, boy.
You're welcome, sir. I guess now you can see that boys can be of some use.
Well, I know that. That conniving Argo is the most useful thing I've ever caught. Blasted brat. He's 10 times smarter than you are.
Why haven't you ever told him that?
Never you mind.
Mr. Farnham, why did you start your old zoo in the first place?
Why? Well, because it's in my blood, that's why. I'll have you know that my mommy was the greatest monster tamer of all the outer heavens.
Oh. But why does that make you want to catch everything?
Oh, well, boys catch things, don't they? Yes, they do. I've seen them. They catch all sorts of crawly things like snakes and spiders and lizards.
But we just do that to learn how they feel. And once we do, well, we let them go.
You let them... Oh, you have an inferior intelligence, boy.
Yes, sir. But maybe you feel that way because you never were a boy. You never had the chance to grow up.
Now that'll be enough out of you. Ah! Oh, let me go, boy. I am the great Farnum Bee. I don't need anyone's help. Not yours, not anybody's. Good heavens.
What is it? What's the matter?
This is where Argo came from.
It can't be. I've seen pictures of prehistoric Earth.
No, not Earth. Argo's humbug. Haven't you guessed that by now? I merely found him on this horrible planet and dressed him up to look like a cave boy, that's all.
You what?
Then I taught him to lie, to cheat, to steal, to never trust anybody. Oh, how he must be laughing now.
What?
And what he's done to me, of course. Argo is the only one who can get us out of here. Nobody else can figure it out. Argo's the only one that can save us. But then, if he's learned his lessons as well as I think he has, well, then he'll never...
What kind of a planet is this?
I believe the life expectancy here is 45 minutes.
This way. Come and see the primitive Earth people. See Homo sapiens in his natural habitat. See the renegade robot of Mars. See the greatest show from Earth.
Give it here. Later, boy, later. You will have your chance. Later. Have a look. Jewels. We're on a planet where they paint jewels.
Let me see.
Emeralds, rubies, sapphires.
Grab them, Penny, and wrap them around his neck.
Silence! For shame, Major. Don't you appreciate what I'm doing for you?
I want to slaughter you, Smith. I swear, when I get out of here, I'm gonna...
Really, Major, it's very bad form for the aliens to see you behaving in this way. The curtain's going up. Take your places.
Curtain?
Argo, give this here. I'll handle it. Good luck, everyone. On with the show.
No!
Hundreds of them out there.
What are they?
That's it. That's it. Move about. Put some showmanship into it. Penny, don't just stand there. Move about. I've worked very hard on this production.
I'm scared.
Nonsense, my dear. Remember how the polar bears bask in their pool of water? How the little raccoons show off in their cages?
But I'm a person. And they're... Well, look at them.
Don't worry. Get out of here, some other.
Now stop it at once, you hear? Play it up. Play your part well, and I promise you shall have ice cream at feeding time.
Ice cream? Well, what are you grinning at? Look at you in that silly coat. Is that all you wanted? Are you happy now?
You, sir, into your renegade robot of Mars outfit. Quickly. Peanut! Popcorn! Get peanut! Popcorn!
I can understand about Dr. Smith and that silly boy, but how could you let this happen?
Because the show must go on. Dr. Smith implanted that on all my memory tapes.
This has nothing to do with the show. Can't you erase your tapes and start acting like you should?
Self-erasure of tapes is against a robot's prime directive.
Is that all you can say?
There is no business like show business. At least according to Dr. Smith.
Now you stop that. At least try to erase all that from your tapes and help us.
Very well. It shall be done.
Kill all that, Dr. Smith. I'll smash it. I'll water him. I'll break every bone in his greedy, mean body.
Do you know what it makes me want to do? Oh!
Take it easy, Judy. We'd all better take it easy.
But now I know how the monkeys feel.
It's 5 minutes to showtime. See the humans. See them eat. See their funny faces. See the silly humans. This way. This way. Oh, careful with those jewels. Put them all in my room, remember? Hurry, hurry, hurry. See the greatest show on earth. Get your ticket. See the one and only Zachary Smith present his marvel of the ages. Ah, madam, how many? 3. I have them right here. Here we are, sir. Thank you very much. Go along, go along. Ah, ah, ah. My, what a pretty little girl. Don't feed this to the animals, girlie. They'll bite. See them bite. See the terrifying raging major. See the pretty little girl. See... No. Later, Argo. You get your chance later. Hurry. Stop it. Here, stop it.
The show's over, Smith.
Bring down the curtain, Dr. Smith.
I just wanted to help, Major. I meant no harm. I was just trying to make a bit of money for all of us, for the children's future.
I told you to be quiet.
Hold on. I found another one in Mr. Farnham's control boxes.
Where's Will?
I don't know where Will is.
Argo, you know where Will is, don't you? He's with Mr. Farnham, isn't he? And you know how to get them back. No, wait a minute, Don. Don't you care about anything but that silly shiny coat? Have you really been having so much fun since Mr. Farnham disappeared? No. You wait a minute. We all love Will. What if something awful happened to him? Do you want that? Do you want something awful to happen to Mr. Farnham? Do you? Really? Mr. Farnham would never do anything to really hurt you. I know he wouldn't. He told me so. Uncle, please. Maybe he is awful. Did raise you, didn't he? And even if he can't understand about boys, doesn't mean you can't try to understand about men, about fathers. Please, Uncle, please help us. Maybe he's too big to get in here.
What are we going to do? This is the place to run!
Maybe he'll go away.
No, he won't. I can't stand a place like this. Closed in, suffocating. We're going to be trapped. Boy, I have claustrophobia. Don't you have any sympathy?
Well, sure I have, but there's nothing I can do about it. Wait! The air's better down here, towards the ground.
No, it's not. He's going to catch us! We're trapped like rats!
Now you know how it feels, Mr. Farnham.
Help! Help me! Help us! Anybody! Help!
Take it easy, Mr. Farnham.
Don!
Stay down, all of you. Stay down. Does it?
We're saved! We're saved! I called, and you came to save us. You came to save me! Me, the great Farnham! Oh, Argo. After all the hard and stupid things I taught you, you still came. Well, come on, son. Get on with it. Speak your piece.
Goodbye, Penny.
How about that, huh? Give a boy an inch and he'll take a mile. Next thing you know, he'll be talking my head off. Well, we've got to find a new way to make a living. But that's showbiz. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. Come along, son.
Bye, Mr. Farnham.
Mom, do you suppose I'll ever meet a nice boy from my own neighborhood?
Oh, goodness, I hope so, dear. Come on. There they go.
Oh, dear. Smith. Smith. How dare he? That cur, that ingrate. He and that worthless boy. You know what that lying farmer had the temerity to say when he threw me overboard? He said I was a fraud. He said he would not allow me in any kind of zoo. Indeed, a man of my quality. Beware, farm! I'll chew you for libel! Beware! Help me out of this!
Stay tuned for some exciting scenes from next week's show.
We must land on that planet. It's our lives or theirs. Please identify yourselves.
Next week, Dr. Smith turns the Jupiter spacecraft into a hotel resort, only to find that vacationing aliens threaten his entire enterprise.
But remember, let your motto be fun, fun, fun. And now the figures. You see,
I found you. Now, what do I get as my prize?
Close your eyes.
We will destroy them in the lava pit, one at a time. The mother first. Come here.
Next week, 2 weeks in space on Lost in Space, here on this channel.